Hello. Today was a pretty good yes. I was just thinking could stay steady for just, ever. Stupid mic sways always away from my face. It would be easier to not have to adjust the volume if it was right in front of me at all times. And I just need the whole. Alright. So, today was a yes. I got up, I went to work. For work, I came home. I came home, I hung out for a while, watched some anime. It was fun. Um, I didn't make any videos, I didn't read, I didn't draw, but I did end up writing. Uh, After I ate and after I played video games for a while, I decided to actually get back going and writing. And as I opened up the story, I got right back into it, right swift and good like. Didn't take any amount of hesitation or brainstorming at all. I just kind of got right back into it. So I think the momentum has been established. Now I just gotta keep her going and expand it if I can, because lately it's just been the last few minutes before bed that I've been starting to write, and so I need to be going and starting that a bit earlier every day. But that was my day. I wrote a bit at the end of it. Just finished just now. And the print, the 3D print that I started, it's been going the whole time since yesterday morning. Don't know how much longer it'll take. It'll probably take more than like it might maybe get done by tomorrow night. I'm not extraordinarily optimistic about that, but we'll see what happens. And in case I haven't been too detailed about the print, it's meant to be a little stand that I can put my quarterstaff into so that it'll stay upright wherever I decide to put it. And I can use the quarterstaff as something of a coat hanger for my cloak, because my cloak is big and I don't really have anywhere to put it. So my big fancy stick can be used as a cloak rack. It just needs a stable place to stand, and that's what I'm printing out right now. Stable place for it to stand. I did my best to make the design as functional as I thought I could make it. It's going to be a little sharp on the corners, but I can live with that. I just hope it goes, I just hope it goes well. Looking at it now, hindsight, there may not be enough filament left to complete the print. And now I'm worried about that. Because if it runs out of filament mid-print, what happens? Right? Am I going to have to restart, throw the whole thing away? Maybe there's a contingency. I don't know. Maybe it'll stop when it runs out. I don't know. I hope there's enough, but it doesn't. Like, there's a very small amount. Reading by the looks of it, it's already used so much. If I end up with just a square plate, it's useless, and what'll become of me? No, but this has already been a bit of a tangent. It's made some progress, but it's got a lot of progress to go. And by the looks of things, it might run out of filament before I get up in the morning. So I guess I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, right? Tomorrow is an off day, so in addition to dealing with whatever printer hassle I run into, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to run a few errands. There's some a couple trips to different stores that I need to tend to because, Siren's food supply is running a little low, so I should get a refill of that. I had to head to Walmart to, the store to grab a thing or two. One of the things I need to grab is oil, because on our last visit to the Ren Fair, I figured out what kind of oil to kind of look for to take care of my swords. And previously, I used baby oil, which I found in a video was an option that people can use to care for their swords. But it's supposed to be like a mineral oil, and it's apparently something you can find in like an auto section of a store. And I'm going to go look for that tomorrow. In addition to going and refilling dog food supply and maybe a thing or two else. But yeah, that's all that. Aside from my errands tomorrow, I do plan on continuing the writing, and I might try to practice some drawing and get Deltarune Chapter 3 videos to start churning those out. So, a lot to do on a day off, a lot to do. I hope I get to it all. The thing giving me the most anxiety right now is the print. I don't know what that's going to do if it runs out of filament. Might have to change the color. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I haven't any experience with that. It would have been better to experiment beforehand. So I know this printer is capable of stopping in a place and starting again, because one of the advertised features of the printer was that in the case of a power outage where it would just like, if power was cut to the machine in the middle of a print, it would be able to pick right back up where it left off, which is an exciting feature. But since the situation I'm in is slightly different than that, I might need to stop it. At some point. It could be well after it's run out of filament, because I'm going to be asleep for a while. So it could be well after it's run out of filament. I don't know if it's going to keep going, because it's going to just keep trying to push filament out even though it's empty of filament. Or if it'll stop because it knows it's out. I don't know if once it runs out of filament, if it keeps trying to print it, it'll probably keep trying to go over the same spot. But will it lose track of where it was and like skip a distance because it thinks it's at a different point in the project? It's all a mystery to me. I don't really know how the programming of this thing works, so I have no idea how to prepare for potential mishaps. So it's going to have to be a cross the bridge when we get to it sort of situation. But that's today and tomorrow covered. Here's the dog. There's little Siren. He's lying down, his belly up. We've already had our last walk of the night. And he's just, shifting and resting, as he does. He's a great pupper. That's everything. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. And share me with your friends, family, or anyone else you know that you think might be interested in my content. Please help me expand my channel. I very much appreciate that. Good night.